I want to share a quick street story about one of my favorite rides. It was late one morning. I had just picked up a wonderful older African-American couple. We were going to her medical appointment. Now, when they got in the car, he sat on the passenger side in the back seat, and she sat directly behind me, and that's kind of important to the story. We had gotten about halfway to the destination, and we were stopped at a red light. She started muttering, "Is that some kind of wild animal, some kind of creature? What am I looking at?" And her husband and I were both confused. We were looking around out the windows, both sides. We didn't know what she was talking about. So the light turned green. We continued on our way. Her husband and I still a little bit confused. So about a mile later, she just bursts out laughing, just guffawing in the back seat. And she exclaims, "It's your hair! I was looking at your hair!" So you can tell I have long hair. You can't really see it, but I'm flying the freak flag here. And that's what she was looking at. She said whenever I would turn my head, she would see my hair moving, and she thought it was a squirrel or some kind of other animal sitting on my shoulder. So we had a good laugh about that, pretty much for the rest of the ride. When they got out of the car, we were still giggling about it. Now, this is something that has happened quite a few times on my rides. I've had people who have basically sparked humor from their own disability, specifically people who have visual disabilities. I drive a lot of people who are visually impaired or legally blind. That probably comes as no surprise to you. They rely on rideshare a lot. But there's one thing about the blind population in my city that did surprise me a lot, and you'll hear that in my segment that's specifically about my visually impaired passengers. Now, if you want to see that video or you want to hear the other stories from the street as they come out, click on the little wheel, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.